Hi friends, how are you? By blessings to God, you are doing well. This is Dr. A B JENA, faculty member, PG Department of Business Management, Pakirmoni University, Vyasovir, Balasore, Odisha. Once again, I am welcoming to all of you to Dr. A B JENA classes. Friends, today we are going to discuss what is the meaning, the definitions of joint stock company and what are the important key features or the key natures of a joint stock company. So on the demand of my dear students friends, so I have prepared this video. I am hopeful that in this video you will enjoy, and so far as today's discussion is concerned, and today's discussion will be very useful to the students category, those who are pursuing the 12th standard UG PG students, so far as the commerce management PMR and law subjects are concerned. So friends, without delay we will start our discussion. So definitely I will request to all of you from beginning to till end, you watch the full video and you will know more and more. Before discussions of the key features or important features of joint stock company, so let's have the discussion, or we will know what is the meaning and the definitions of joint stock company. So far the joint stock company, right now the new Companies Act, that is the 2013, 2013 new Companies Act has already replaced the old Companies Act 1956. So joint stock company, so it's the association of a person. It's the association of person who contribute the money or money worth. Friends, to start a business, whatever it may be, the sole proprietorship business or partnership firm or joint stock company, so the money or money worth are must to a common stock after collecting or contribution of money or money worth. So this will be the common stock, and this common stock will be employed, the invested in some trade or business. Who says? So definitely, so there will be the return out of the trade or the business, and the profit will be shared by the persons or who are the members of the joint stock company or joint company. It's also, or we can say it's the just the company, and who shares the profit and loss in the case may be arising therefrom. So this definition has been given by the James Stephenson. So another and other meaning and the definitions of joint stock company according to section 3 of Indian Companies Act 1956. So friends, I have already told you that, so 1956 old Companies Act has already been replaced by the new Companies Act 2013. A company means a company means a company formed and registered under this act. According to the section 3 of Indian Companies Act 1956, a company has already been registered and the form. Another meaning or the definition of joint stock company according to clause 2nd and the section 3 of Indian Companies Act, existing company means a company formed and registered under any of the previous company law. So friends, for your kind information, I have already posted the one video with regard to the types of companies, as well as I have already posted the videos of what is the difference between a partnership firm and a joint stock company, and what is the difference between the private company and the public company. So I will request to all of you kindly go through the posted video and you will know more and more. So these are the three popular definitions of a joint stock company or a company. Friends, so as per our agenda, so these are the 15 important nature or the features of joint stock company. So we will discuss one by one from article association of person, and the last one is that is the publication of accounts. And the first one is feature or nature of joint stock company. It's the association of a company. Association of a person. A company is an association of a person by joining hands for a common business motive. So in the definition we have already discussed. So far as the association of persons, so we will discuss two types of company. First one is that is the public company, second one is the private company. So to start a public company, minimum 7 persons are required and maximum is unlimited. So the minimum member is required to start a public company is 7 and maximum is unlimited. To start a private company, so minimum members are how much? 2 and the maximum is 200. So friends, you have to remember. Definitely you will get in the question in your term and examination, and that is the short type of questions. Yes. So next one. Key feature of joint stock company is the active. So next one is the association artificial person. As artificial, so company is an artificial person and which is created by the law. I mean the Companies Act 2013 or the previous Companies Act 1956. So artificial person. So like a natural person, a company can own the property, pay the debts to the creditor, file the suits, okay, against the outsider, and enter into contracts which offer with other under its name. I mean the company is an artificial person, can own the property, pay the debt, I mean the liability to the outsider, company can file the suits against the outsider, company can enter into contract with the other under its name. So company can sue and the company can sue the case against the outsider. Similarly, the outsider can file a case against the company. So that's why company can sue and can be sued as well as fined, but cannot be imprisoned. So not like the natural persons. So next one, feature or the nature of joint stock company, it's the separate or the independent legal entity. So a joint stock company is an independent legal entity apart from the persons involved. So a company is registered and formed as per the Companies Act 2013, and after registration the company will be treated as, or the status of the company will be separate legal entity, and a company can act independently of its member. Then the company can be sued on the business matters. So that's why a company will be treated as or is a separate or an independent legal entity. So next one important feature of joint stock company is the liability of its shareholders is limited to the value of the shares so they have purchased. If a company incurs the huge liabilities, the shareholders will pay only the unpaid balance of their shares. However, the shareholders of unlimited company have the unlimited liability like the sole proprietorship or the partnership fund. Further, the members of a company limited by guarantee is limited to the guarantee amount. In the case of first one, suppose you have purchased the shares from the company, its amount is 1000. Suppose you have paid 800, and whatever the losses, I mean the liabilities of the company, so your liability will be how much? Up to 1000. So your liability will not be more than the shareholding, I mean the 1000 rupees. But in the case of unlimited company, so your liability will be more than 1000 or unlimited. But in the case of company limited by guarantee, your liability will be guaranteed amount. Suppose in the case of huge losses, so here your shareholding is how much? Rupees 1000. So in this situation, the shareholder, I mean you will give the guarantee that you will pay, let's take an example, that is 100 rupees. So for this, the company will get the consent from you, or you will give the guarantee to the company. So this amount, the extra 100 rupees, this will be your guarantee amount. So next one important feature of the joint stock company is, so it's the common seal. So common seal, it is also very vital. Common seal, a company is an artificial person, which we have already discussed, cannot put its signature. So the BODs, it stands for Board of Directors, can conduct or will conduct its day-to-day functions or activities of the company through the common seal. Thus, a company enters into contract or sign an agreement and gives the approval through the common seal. A common seal is the engraved seal with the company's name of it. So the board of director BODS board of director must witness the affixation of a seal. And next one feature of joint stock company is that is the transferability of a share. Transferability of a share. So here what happens? The shares of a company can be transferable by its member whenever they feel so. I mean the shareholders or the members of the company can sell the share in the that is the stock exchange, or in the case of if the shareholders or the member will have the financial requirements. So in this situation the shareholders, I mean the members, can sell it. But the two conditions are there in the case of public company and in the case of a private company. In the case of public company, the shares can be transferred freely. I mean the shareholders can transfer the share freely whenever they feel so. So there are almost no restriction. But in the case of private company, friends, you have to remember the transfer of shares is generally restricted by the articles. Articles means that is the articles of association. So friends, for your kind information, I have posted 3 separate videos. So one is for articles of association and what are the important contents of articles of association. Another is that is the MOA, it's the memorandum of association. I have already posted one video, what is the meaning of memorandum of association and what are the important clauses, I mean the contents of memorandum of association. And another video, separate video, is what is the basic difference between articles of association and memorandum of association. So definitely I will have the request to all of you, kindly go through the posted video and you will know more and more with regard to the memorandum of association, articles of association, and what is the basic difference between the memorandum of association and the articles of association. So next one is it's the perpetual existence. Perpetual existence. So here a company takes its birth as per the Companies Act, whether it's 2013, and similarly, and a company ends its business as per the Companies Act like 2013. Yes. So whatever the activities of the company will be done, whether it will be formed as and the registered according to the Companies Act, New Companies Act 2013. Similarly, if the ends means if the company will close down its business, I mean the winding up or the liquidation of the company will be done as per the Companies Act. Right now, the New Companies Act 2013. Friends, I am hopeful that now you are clear. So a company has the permanent existence. The shareholders of the company may come, may go, but a company goes forever. And another, the most important feature of the joint stock company, so with regard to the perpetual existence, the continuity of the company is not affected. The death of the shareholders or the lunacy of the shareholders or insolvency of the shareholders, I mean the members. So in this situation, the company will not be affected. So company will run, or company will have the permanent existence. So friends, I am hopeful that now you are clear. Then next one is it's the voluntary association. So in the beginning, during the discussion of the definition, it's the association of persons. So a joint stock company, it's a voluntary association. There is no restriction on entry or exit of a shareholder. Let's take the example. Suppose you are interested to purchase the share. I mean, suppose you are interested to make the entry in the joint stock company. So there is no restrictions. Yes, after entry, suppose you will feel so, you can exit from the company. I mean, you will sell your shares. Yes. So that's why the company is company is a voluntary association. So next one, it's a feature is that is the compulsory registration. So here what is this? During the perpetual existence the company will be registered for as per the Companies Act 2013. Similarly the company will go for the liquidation or winding of the company will be done as per the provisions of Companies Act 2013. So here the registration of a company, whether it's the private company or the public company, so it's compulsory as per the Companies Act 2013 right now. Okay, 2013. Now all the Indian companies must be registered as per the provisions of the Indian Companies Act 2013. Friends, I am hopeful now very clear. So next one feature is that is the separation of the ownership and the management. So there are the two things. So here the who are the owner of the company, I mean the shareholders the owner of the company, and the so far as the management. Okay, so who manage the businesses of the company? BODS, board of directors. So shareholders of company, so they are the owner of the company, are widely scattered. The shareholder may widely scattered. The shareholders may be interested to invest their money but may not be interested to participate in the management process of the company. So who will be involved or who are in the management process of the company? So they are the board of directors or the managers. Yes. So here generally company is managed by the board of directors, and the ownership and management, so they are separated from each other. So ownership and management are the two separate aspects or two separate hands. Hence the rights are given to whom? The board of directors. So the shareholders or the members of the company, will give the rights to the board of directors to manage the various affairs or the activities. And then this is the typing error. Activities of the company to protect the interest of the shareholders at large. I mean the value of the shares will be more, and the shareholders, I mean the member, they will get more return in the form of a dividend. Yes. So next one feature of just a company, that is the centralized and delegated management. So company is a self-governed and autonomous body. Autonomous body means the company can take the decision, can formulate the policies and the plans. And the shareholders, as per the provisions of Indian Companies Act 2013, yes, 2013, the shareholders are in a large number in nature, and they will not look after the affairs of the company. So here what will be happen? The shareholders elect to whom? The board of directors in general body meeting of the company to manage the company. So that's why, so far as the management is the concern of the just company, it's the centralized and the delegated management process. Next, thus the shareholders, all the decisions of the company are taken in where? Taken in which way? In a democratic way for smooth functioning, because the board of directors are normally elected by the shareholders. Hence the centralized management, it's the typing error, sorry. Hence the centralized management and a democratic functioning brings the unity of action. So unity of action means, so there is the one plan, one head. So next, let's see. So normally, what are the limitations of sole proprietorship and just company as well as the cooperative society? So this is the advantages to the just company or the company. So normally, so there is the large amount of capital or the corporate finance. Corporate means the company. So company raises the huge finance or a huge fund or the money from the public by issuing the shares. The amount of the capital of the company is divided into shares of a small denomination, so that the small, even a common man, can purchase a share. So the public or the people purchase the shares for investment purposes, that a company gets more capital to fulfill the financial requirements for its growth, development, expansion, modernization, etc. Yes, friends, so I have already posted one video, what is the meaning of shares and what are the different types of shares and what is the basic difference between the preference shares and the equity shares. So I will have the request to all of you, kindly go through the posted video and you will know more and more and your concept will be clear. Yes. So next one is that is the scope for growth and expansion. So it's the nature of the law. Nature of the law, as we know, company is an artificial person. So everybody is interested, whether natural person or the artificial person. So they are interested for what is this? That is the growth and development. So far as the company is concerned, so company has the huge scope and opportunity or ample scope of opportunity for its growth and development because it has the large amount of capital or resources which we have already discussed here, and high profit rates. Further, the company has more retained earnings. RE, it stands for retained earnings. So retained earnings is what is this? So that is the part of the profit which is retained, and again, so retained earnings will be or is reinvested in the business. So the retained earnings will be helpful for the growth, expansion, modernization, merger, acquisition of the company or the business. So if there is the huge amount of retained earnings, then the company can easily employ means easily invest or reinvestment that fund means that is the retained earnings for its growth and development. So friends, I am hopeful that you now you are clear. Then next one is the feature of the joint stock company is that is the restricted action. So restricted action, I mean the company cannot go beyond the powers mentioned in the object clause of MOA, memorandum of association. Friends, I have already told you, kindly go through the posted video. So memorandum of association is the charter of the company or it's the constitutions of the company. So a company cannot go beyond the memorandum of association. If a company goes beyond the memorandum of association, this will be the void and illegal. Okay, so therefore the actions of the company is limited as per the Companies Act 2013. Yes. So last one, the feature of the joint stock company is that is also very vital. Yes, as we know, that is the books of accounts of the sole proprietorship and the partnership firm will not be disclosed or will not be published, and this will the information, the financial information of sole proprietorship and the partnership firm are not available to the general public, but the company, whether the private company or public company and other company, they will file their annual statement of accounts to whom? The register of the companies for inspection at the end of the financial year. So I mean that is the financial statement or annual statement of accounts must be published as per the Companies Act 2013 or any of the previous Companies Act. So these are all about today's, that is the discussion. So friends, I am hopeful that so you have learned a lot. So I will have the request to all of you, kindly if you have not subscribed, kindly you subscribe to my channel, kindly you forward it, kindly you share it, as well as I am waiting your valuable comments. So during the discussion, if any mismatch or a gap you will find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestions in the comment section. So your valuable suggestions and comments are most welcome for the next video. So once again, thanks a lot to all of you.